screensaver because there's only one. It's going to send a reconnected. Launch this on Twitch and YouTube, but so you're gonna have to go through them yourself and to play around with some just to get the feel of it. But I'll go ahead and show you some of the chatter's favorites. This one is called Mass Bomb. If you enter the command, it's gonna send a whole bunch of bombs on the screen, and it's gonna basically just blow everybody. Up. Oh my god. Another favorite is called Mass Dance. So when you do the command Mass Dance, all the avatars on the bottom of the screen will dance. And of course, this is probably the best one. This one is called Battle Royale. All the avatars that are active will be dropped down the screen by an airplane or whatever image you pick, and then they'll all engage into a battle royale until there's only one left standing. So yeah, just play around with them. I know there are a few added ones such as Screensaver, and then I believe Roulette as well. In mini games, you can configure the specifics of Screensaver, and then I believe Roulette as well. In minigame with them, I know there are a few added ones such as Screensaver, and then I believe Roulette as well. In minigame with them, I know there are a few added ones such as Screensaver, and then I believe Roulette as well. In minigames, you can configure the specifics of each of these games your characters can play. So for example, in the boss battle, you can have custom bosses depending on which packs you downloaded, or you can even make your own, and you can basically fine tune this to anything you want. So if you want a higher reward, you can increase this. You can packs for streamer intervals for people to attack. Under the Steam Workshop, this is where we're going to be able to find our packs for stream avatars. So in a fresh install, you're not going to have any avatars to choose from. all you have to do is click on this download button and then press continue and just wait a few seconds and you'll get a successful download window. Now, avatars and gears I really haven't touched. There are some packs in the Steam Workshop, like Blockman is a really good one that comes with different blocks and different gears for these avatars. So by default, you chatters can pick different gears or buy different gear for your Blockman depending on how active they are in the stream. And then in avatars and gears, if you only want specific gears for that character, you can choose which ones to enable or disable. In sounds, you're able to import sounds. So you can use them into the sift through assets for back. Google search should help you out. And then in the background, you can create your own background packs you can download, such as the Mario Maker background grass, which has a bunch of different assets, so you can create your own background as well. You have custom tags as well. Now down on shop editing, this is where we can set your parameters to the way you need it. You can make different name tags as too. Gear, guitar, set spawning the new process, same thing with all the everybody back to their spawning. You can add a bunch of if your guitar set up, with name your new avatars, get it into our OB you want, and then you can press OK. You can drag your stream avatars to different the window the key the create ladders. This one is the spawn avatar, and you can right click them to make different avatars. Background, if you give them to OBS, it chatters different things. So if you on the actual stream avatars application, and the gift options, you can gift chatters different things. So if you choose the chatter, you can change your avatar if you wanted to, or gift him different currencies or gear. In the sound options, you can choose the master volume for different sounds that you inputted. Going over to the bomb, you can drop bombs manually just to create some havoc. Using the sling, you can sling avatars across the map if you wanted to. Using the block options, you can make a makeshift background if you wanted to. So you can create ladders for your avatars to walk up, create different kind of spawn zones, and then you can also clear it as well. Next one is the spawn avatars. You can manually spawn different avatars. These are just pretty much bot avatars if you want to fill the screen, and then you can right click them to make them disappear as well. Next one is the star, so you can unleash stars. This will give your avatars points depending on who gets them. And then the last one, you have the option of pinning avatars on the screen as well. All right, so that was some basics. Hopefully it helped you out. I know in the last tutorial, there's a few
I'm gonna show you what this means is who gets an avatar in your stream. For me, that's people who follow, but you can set it on everybody who watching, subscribers, or people that you have whitelisted yourself. And then you can say they have to be in chat or they have to be actively chatting. Then here we can see limited viewer spawn is 80. This means there's only 80 characters allowed right now. You can set this on something else. Keep in mind that if you put this number really high, your PC might have trouble running it, or you will see so many avatars that you can't actually see them anymore. The viewers despawn after 300. This is the time that it takes for viewers to despawn if they're not followers in your chat anymore. This is the avatars enabled profile. This means that the avatars that you grouped, which group do you want to display? So we can say all, but you can also make a group for different reasons. Like if you play a different game, like Overwatch, you can have an Overwatch avatar group. If you want Overwatch avatars, I do have some free ones on the Steam Workshop. I'll leave a link underneath the video to them if you want them. Okay, here we have Windows settings. You want to make sure that you keep this on 1920 x 1080. This is the resolution your OBS canvas is in. You want to lock the resolution because otherwise if you would move this like this, the resolution would change. But now it locks back to 1080p. If you do not do this, basically what happens is that the source in OBS gets modified as well and it wouldn't fit on your screen anymore. You can make it full screen, but I would not recommend that as you don't want it to be the main thing you having on your screen. Scale UI resolution, I would definitely leave these off. Height mouse well minimized, you can do that so people don't see your mouse when you go over this. And then we have connect on startup. What this means is the program will start when you start your PC. So if you stream a lot, this might be a good option. Otherwise, just keep in mind to start the stream avatars. Otherwise, they won't be on your screen. There's a lot more settings here, like avatar settings and event settings. Avatar settings are basically for things like chatting, if they pop up messages, pinned avatars, bombs, fart sounds, hugs, actions, dance actions, all that kind of stuff. Then events are for follow events. We have donation events, subscriber events here. Then we have data settings. We can basically say, does it need to cloud save? So you can open it on a different PC as well. And the days before backup, and these are all have to do with the program itself. Viewer extension panel. If people have this viewer extension on, this is what they see, and you can customize all the lines as well. Now we go to login details. This is the important part. What you want to do is you want to select your streaming platform. For me, that's twitch.tv. You can also allow multiple platforms if you do multi-streaming. Then we have channel off. What we need to do is we need to log in, platform login, click on this and log in with our Twitch and authenticate stream avatars. Then we log in with our bot account. If you do not have a bot account, log in with your normal account. If you do not know how to make a bot account, what you do is you basically make a new Twitch account and call it, for example, TreeBot for me. And then you log in with that account. And then we have check authorizations and then we can test them here. And we can see that they become green and they're tested. This is basically how you connect the stream avatars to your Twitch. Keep in mind that if you have this not on connect, if you haven't clicked on connect, it's not connecting to your Twitch and you won't see the avatars. So to make sure that it connects, we click on connect and we basically see this with the avatar spawn, and then you know it actually connected, and we can see that there is 3 people in my chat right now, me and 2 other people that are in my chat hanging out. Don't know why, but and we can disconnect here as well. This is where we can select a custom background, and we can do some quick cool actions here as well. I'm gonna disconnect just to show you a couple more things. I want to include as many basic things as I can in this video, and I will make more videos about some more specific things because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with the amount of information. I want you to just be able to set up and go with this tutorial. And if you want to do some more advanced stuff, I definitely recommend you watch the other tutorials. Bot commands, mini games, those are all things we're going to go over in different videos. Then we have the Steam Workshop here. This is where you can download avatars. So for example, the Overwatch ones. Here we go. These are my Overwatch ones. We got the Overwatch pixel art characters from Tree. That's me. And by clicking on download here, we can download them. You want to import? Here we go. Success. And now we should go to avatars and gears and we should be able to see avatars here as well. So we have Mercy here. We've got Hanzo here. Let's see, which one? McCree, which is Cassidy by now, but you know, I've made them a while ago, okay? But you can see that there's some Overwatch characters in here right now that you can use. If everything goes alright, you would see this immediately where it snaps to these frames. If it doesn't do that, make sure to put 32 by 32 and apply. and scale by 1, then it should be doing this, what you're seeing here right now. And it basically cuts the sprite so it has frame by frame. Okay, we have sounds here that we can add, backgrounds. Okay, this is another important thing, but I'm not going to go over this in this video because you can just use the custom background for now. Same with name tags. And we can import and export things here for saving on a different PC or something like that. And we got shop editing. This is basically some points that people can gather and they can buy avatars with them basically. And we can also edit some users. We can blacklist some. So these are the people that don't get points and don't show up in my stream avatars because I don't want, I don't want my bots to show up. That would be a little bit weird. And if we want to delete an avatar like McCree here, we can just go here and click on delete. Rodok here. Delete. Just go here. Show up. That would be a little bit weird. And if we want to delete an avatar like McCree here, we can just go here and click on delete. Rodok here. So these are the people. And we can also edit some users. We can blacklist some. So these are the people that don't get points and don't show up in my stream avatars because I don't want, start like McCree here. We can just go here and click on be a little bit weird. And if we want to delete an avatar like McCree here, we can